sit bones up against the bolster. Allow the spine to relax back. If you need to, place the blanket underneath your head and let the arms open up wide. Palms are going to face up. And then let your spine really settle into the mat. So feel the support there, relax into it, breathe deeply, and just begin to let go. Have the soles of the feet together with the knees out wide, so you're releasing the hips here as well. If it's too intense to have the knees just hanging in the air, you're welcome to put a block under each side of the knee, or you can wrap a blanket underneath them, whatever is going to feel most comfortable to you. You want to allow the body to fully relax here. So as you settle in, first feel the physical body growing heavy. The skin starts to relax. The muscles release any holding patterns, maybe areas of chronic tension. You even begin to feel the bones settle. And as the body becomes fully supported here by this prop, turn your attention now to the breath. And just watch the rise and fall of the belly. Just that easy breathing. And as you watch the rise and fall of the belly, notice the quality of the breath. So really take in, is the breath smooth? Is it jumpy? Does it feel like the inhale flows right into the exhale, that flows right into the inhale? Or are there some catches or hiccups to the breath? Does it feel easy to relax the belly and let it expand wide on inhalation? Does it feel easy to let the belly button fall back to the spine on exhalation? Can the body settle more deeply? Just exploring this experience. And what we'd like to work to is having a very smooth and even breath. Something that causes the mind to feel a sense of stability and balance. So as the body's relaxing even more deeply, start to bring the breath in now through the nostrils. Fill the chest first, then the rib cage, then the belly, and then exhale the belly back towards the spine. Rib cage closer together and chest softens, but because you have the bolster underneath you, you might not feel that quite as much. But again, it's that pattern of breath, inhaling chest, ribs, belly, and exhaling belly, then ribs, then chest. And again, try to smooth this breath out, make it as even as possible. And one of the techniques that helps me to bring my mind greater into focus is the Ujjayi breath. So the Ujjayi breath is that soft ocean wave or whisper type sound. And just hear that soft hum as you breathe in. Sounds almost like you're fogging up a mirror, a soft sound as you breathe out. And this Ujjayi sound will also tell you if there's an area where you're holding or gripping. because the consistency will change. So it has many benefits to our practice. In the yogic teachings, they say that there are 72,000 nadis. So 72,000 channels for energy to move from our body and throughout our body. And they say that they originate in the heart. And so today's practice, we're going to be working with bringing more energy into the heart center. And if you can even imagine in your mind's eye what that would look like if all these tubes filled with energy, these tiny, thin tubes were extending out from the heart, 72,000 of them. It's almost too much for our minds to even fathom. And we can understand that sometimes when we have areas that are troublesome in the body, areas of chronic contraction or injury, that we almost can feel that there's a disruption in the flow into those areas of the body. And this is especially important when we begin to analyze the health of our internal organs. So we're going to be working with some pranayama in our practice today, working on opening up the heart center so that we have as much free flow of information as possible outward through the body. And at the end of the practice, I'd like to do 61 points today. And this is a specific technique intended to bring energy through the entire system. So to balance that flow. So let's take 3 more breaths in this position and really make sure now that your inhale is completely matching your exhale. So not only is the breath even, but you're continuing to have a smooth quality to it. So you're reducing any of those inconsistencies. And when you finish that 3rd breath, just bring your attention directly into the heart center itself. And here you can begin to visualize a pearl of light. So see the intensity and brightness of this pearl of light in the very center of your heart. Recognizing it as the motherboard, the area with which all these channels extend out. And then bring your hands to your heart and let your thumbs touch that location. I'm bringing your hands to the outside edges of your knees. You're going to just gently draw the knees towards the center. Take a moment to adjust from that. And then we're going to roll over to the right side. And we've been on that bolster or that pillow for a little while. So just rest here for a moment, arm under the head. Left arm on top of the thigh, and just breathe. Being gentle with the spine, letting it naturally adjust back to a neutral position. And placing the left hand into the earth, just slowly come back up into seated. Keep the head and neck heavy, eyes closed as you come up. And then find that Sukhasana, easy pose, cross-legged position. And the tall spine, relaxed body. Hands can rest comfortably on the knees. Palms face up. So let's take a moment to bring the hands back together in front of the heart and let the thumbs touch the sternum. And recall the light in the center of the heart. the embodiment of soham, I am. And we'll just end the practice with a chant of Om Soham, Soham, Soham. Deep inhale in. Om Soham, Soham, Soham. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you, and I appreciate these practices, and I really like to continue to offer them to as many people as possible. So like this video, share it with friends, subscribe, and in the description below is a link to our Patreon account. Please consider offering whatever is available to you to keep these classes coming, keep them free online. These kinds of practice really are the antidote to today's world. So I thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Namaste.